just came in the post for me today. It comes all the way from Deutschland, which I believe is Germany. So let's open it up and see if it is what I think it is.
Bubble wrap.
Ooh. Adox 66 waist level finder. Supposedly takes 120 film. Has 2 apertures, f8, f11, M and a Z. No clue what that means. That's to take the picture. Let's look inside this sucker. Hope there's no film inside. I don't think there is. Obviously it works this way. A loaded spool goes in here. What do you think? 60th? Oh, I wonder if this... Ooh, this is bulb mode. Cool. So when it's out on Z, it takes pictures normally. Can you guys see that? Maybe I'll turn it this way. So on M, it's normal. When I switch to Z, I can keep the shutter open. That's great. That looks like a tripod mount. It's a pretty big tripod mount. 1/4 inch maybe? That was, I think this is f11. And this is f8. A bigger aperture. Cool. So here's infinity. For infinity. And then when I want to get in closer, I guess 2 meters to 4 meters. 2 to 4 meters it says, and then 1 meter. Well, I'm going to have to get some film in this sucker and get out there and take some pictures with it. Can't wait. I'm going to load some film in the sucker. I'm going to try some Ilford Ortho 80. Why ortho film? Because I have a feeling that maybe pan chromatic film will not do well in this. You know, because of this red window. If I take it off, I don't know how well it seals up against these rollers. So part of me wants to try pan, but I don't think I will just yet. I think I'll just try some ortho film first. I can just see, make sure that everything's working on the camera properly. This is called the crotch load technique. Film goes in this side. And as I was saying earlier, I'm more used to film loading from this side. Loading from this side and then take up spool over here, but it's opposite. Looks like it just drops in, which is kind of nice. Yeah, it just drops in. Bring this around, bring it around. This one, obviously, you have to fiddle with it more. Maybe I'll just take it out. Okay, we'll just drop it in, sort of. I think that's in. And unwind it. There's the, I have no clue where I should line that up, but it's not really that important. Because I have to, when I'm winding it, I have to keep an eye on that little window for the numbers. Get this on. Okay, so we're looking for number 1. I still don't see. Oh, there's an arrow. There's the arrows. Big exploding dot. Big, that means it should be number 1. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my tripod along. But in order for me to use it, the mount, okay, it's a little 1/8 inch. I've got I took for my Mamiya, my RB, a little adapter. I used to have a bunch of these. Think I can find them? No. So hopefully I'll remember that I have it in the back, in the bottom of this camera. So I don't want to go out in the field with my RB and I can't get my built like a tank Jitso or Gitzo tripod to work. Okay, so that's in the bottom, and then quick release. It's kind of funny, isn't it? This little old point and shoot camera with a quick release tripod, quick release mount on the bottom. But I want to try the bulb setting on here, so that requires a tripod. The other challenging thing will be a little cable release. Oh wait, there is. That little hole looks like a little cable release. It looks threaded to me. Right here. So I'm going to bring a cable release along and see. That would be fantastic. Great. Okay, let's get out there. Have some fun with this little Adox 6699 if you're in Australia. Don't you just love this cute little handle? I need a little neck strap though. Can't get my head in that one. I'm not sure what the shutter speed is. The only information I could find online, some said 30th, some said 50th. Who knows? I've got the close focusing to a meter, even though I'm not really a meter away. Takes a while to get used to this little viewfinder. One meter, infinity. Did I advance it to the next one? I don't think I did. So let's advance it to the next one. Wow, it's easy to lose track here. Okay, this little camera is not as easy as I thought it would be. I keep messing up film advance. It's kind of hard to see the image through the little viewfinder here. The image is flipped horizontally. I mean, it's not a big deal. I shoot large format, so the image is upside down and inverted, flipped horizontally. But it's really weird, especially when you're looking through this tiny little viewfinder. Excuse me, and it's hard to see. This focus thing is weird. A little zone focusing, so I'm kind of guessing. I think I'll take a couple of shots up there. I gotta get a shot of my 3 columns. Really don't know what the focal length of this lens is, so no clue. I know I can't get much in here, and I think this is a shot I need my tripod for.
Little camera on a tripod.
And I have a cable release. I think it goes in this little hole. Goes in. Right. I've got this cute little light meter I'm going to use, so I've got it on 80. I'm going to shoot it at box speed. It's just like a overall average reflectance reading. Here comes a train. Our apertures on here are 8 and 11. So at 8 we've got 1/4 of a second, and at f11 we have 1/2 a second. So I'll do the f11. And bulb. So I'll have to guess on 1/2 a second. 1 second is like 1001. 1001. So 1000. I guess. It's up pretty high. I can't see. I'm going to lower this. It's really tight. I'll focus. I'm just going to put it on infinity. Where are you, infinity mark? Maybe I'll shoot a couple. One at infinity and one at about, I don't know, close to infinity. Okay. So, did I advance the film? I think I did. Can't remember remember. Let's figure out a way to keep track. 1001, 1002. That was probably longer than a second, but hey, or half a second, but that's okay. Okay, so let's advance the film. Since this is 6x6 square format, I get about 12 exposures. And let's go somewhere else. It's a scorcher today. It's nice in the shade. And I just feel more secluded here. No people coming by and staring at me. And I'll rattle off a couple here of my tree. Did I advance the film? I think I did. I'm probably just gonna have nothing but one double exposure after the next. Guess I'll focus on infinity. What if I take reading up close? At f8 we have about half a second, and f11 is around 2 seconds. I'm gonna do that, but I gotta place that on zone 3, so I have to change the time, so I'll change it to a second. Reciprocity is around a third of the stop. Can't do that with this camera. So we're going to do 1 second at f11. 1001, 1002, 1003. Advance the film. So that's 7 shots. I've got 5 more. This is really cool. We're inside this tree. I wonder if we can see the West Lawn building. Ooh. I should take a picture through the leaves. Yeah, I only have 3 shots left, so I want to plan this one. Maybe I can do this one, maybe one up close of the balustrade, and then maybe that old lamppost that's over there. Wow, it's so neat in here. This will be a Hail Mary shot. Oh, I'll just wait for that breeze. Hail Mary shot. That's where I was. Don't want to get a close-up of the balustrade. I mean, it's really neat, but this isn't the type of camera for that, right? I can't see. I'd have to do another Hail Mary shot. I mean, I could. Maybe I will. This could be neat. Okay. Just kind of guessing what I'm doing here. It's kind of fun. I got to remember to advance to the next frame. There's quite a bit of slack there. Hope this thing doesn't fat roll. I'll open it up in the darkroom, the lights off, just in case it fat rolled on me. Okay, focus. Go to the closest setting. There it is. I think I gotta tilt it more. This is like doing pinhole photography with box camera. Can't really see anything. Oh, there's the pole. Oh, I think that's it. I think I can see it. Let's do this one. Shade the light a little bit. I think that was a second, maybe a tad longer. Okay, wind it on. Well, that was quite an experience trying to figure out this camera. It's hard, and I quickly realized that it's basically a snapshot camera, you know. Family snaps back in the day. I would never use it for any serious work, just for fun. But you never know, I haven't even seen the prints from it yet, so we'll see. Oh well, I had fun. I'm hot, I'm thirsty, hungry. I think I'm gonna have a donut before I pick up my wife at the station. Oh, she texted me. Let's see what she said. Be there at 5. So I've got just enough time for a coffee and a donut. Anyway, so I'll see you guys in the darkroom. Let's take a look. Those are dents. There's the stairs, there's my tree. Some really weirdness going on in some of these. I think that's just flare, like in this one and that one, from the extreme brightness. It's a meniscus lens that's not coated. Here's the ones I took, I believe, with 50th of a second or whatever the shutter speed is. And that's one through the leaves. What about the ones? Yeah, those way overexposed.